As I promised, came here for online to talk about liver detox. Why I have been doing this practice for the last, 15 years now, and also to share with you the upcoming retreats here in Mexico, and what is the benefit of these liver detox. So first, let's start with liver. Why we're doing liver? Since I was a child, I had multiple health issues, and majority of it was always connected to the liver. Every time I go to Chinese doctor, every time I had rash, every time I was talking about my parents, my dad as an alcoholic, my mom had also suffered liver cirrhosis, and I had a lot of liver issue at the beginning of my life. Was diagnosed with narrow bile duct. So there were a lot of things. There were a lot of things that were pushing me towards understanding the liver and understanding the liver as a cornerstone. And then later on, I stumbled upon medical medium. Some of you work with him and understand. And then when I also had my oncology diagnosis 15 years ago, that also gave me this boost into learning about my own health and my own body, and why liver was so important in recovery of oncology. And for some, I don't know if you know me, but I also have a nursing degree. I worked in intensive care unit, so I do have medical background for 11 years. I do understand that world and that terminology, and I lived and I worked with patients who were critically ill, and there were a lot of suffering and a lot of things that I went through to understand, even question, do we actually help people to recover from their disease, or do we just patch up holes? And this is how I felt. I was faced with a lot of patient death. And I promised myself, especially in the moment when I became sick and with oncology and laying in my own emergency room in the hospital, looking for answers. And I did not want to have surgery. I did not want to have chemotherapy. I did not want the same things that I was giving to my patients in ICU. So I chose a different route, and that route was very gutsy, was very brave at the time to announce that I going against pharmaceutical, against my own medical background, my own training, to go in a direction that absolutely unknown to me. And I was called crazy. I was many friends turned away from me. Even my parents struggled with that, to accept that I want to find a different solution. And I did. My cancer disappeared in 3 months. That's a different story, and which I also share in my book. For those that struggling with cancer and want to understand, it's a deeper journey. It's a key to your awakening, but this is not the topic of discussion today. So all these things, so with medical background and energy, so I went into learning herbalism, and also other ancient technologies and ancient and alternative therapies, if you want to call it, that expand your consciousness, expand your who you are, and put me in a journey of many years of yoga and meditation and traveling and learning different other techniques and massage and acupuncture and cosmoenergetica and energy healing, and what else I have studied, I have tried on myself, many things. And till this day still, there are a lot of, I went through a lot of marketing, the popular techniques and popularity. You know, we have a lot of diets and lots of things in the world that sway you in different directions. And I never lost myself in any of these practices, not even yoga, not even ayahuasca or any alternative things. I stayed with liver detox, and I'll explain to you why that's important and what does it give to you, especially in this world. So liver detox, let's talk about liver. So liver is our big organ located in the bottom of our abdomen, below rib cage, and it's kind of like more on the left side. It's organ in medical in medical books. You will not learn anything about liver. In fact, in my whole training, liver mentioned only in side effects of medications, but they don't teach anything about liver. Even liver specialists, they don't understand how liver works holistically. And through my own healing, my own life path, I understood liver is much more than just an organ that filters toxins and filters blood and gives you immunity and organ of like anger. You know, lots of people say accumulates the anger. So it's more than that. It's such a profound, deep organ that when you understand that is a part of your whole being, and it does many functions. Over 2,000, over I don't know how many really chemical functions liver performs, but it's enormous. And the thing is that you don't have to think about it. You don't need to know that. You don't need to wake up in the middle of the night and oh my God, what's my liver? You know, am I doing the right thing? No, nothing. What you could do for the liver is to actually step away from its function, with your personality, with your habits, with your morality, with your box thinking, and allow the liver to do its work. And it does its work intuitively. It's intuitively working. It's connecting to all your organs. It's understanding your emotional state. It understands emotional state of other organs. It communicates with your heart. It protects organs. It gives you energy. It's a very intelligent organ, and its intelligence is it's such a mystery that till this day I still learn and continue learning about liver, and so I never stop this practice of liver detox. So liver is not only filtrating your toxins, heavy metals, pesticides, vaccines that you took in 1975, alcohol that you partied with your friends when you were a teenager, it processes fats. So that's the only organ that processes fats. Nothing in your body can process fats. For this you need digestive enzymes, you need some specific formula, but liver is the main organ that processes fat. So every time you eat fat, think about it. Every time you eat butter, every time you drink whole milk, chocolate, and these things, it's a huge workload for the liver. Liver is incredibly smart organ and hardworking organ, but if you constantly feed fat to the liver, especially mixed with sugar, you will kill your pancreas and you will develop diabetes. That's how diabetes come up. And also you gain weight and you gain cardiovascular problems and you gain nerve problems and the whole body. That's why when I work with liver I work in the morning. In the morning is the optimal time for the liver to work, to clean, to help it. Before you give some fat, before you eat some eggs and some bacon and some toast with avocado and some avocado smoothie, or some nuts and yogurt and these things. So if you could remove this fat from your diet in the morning, you will help liver 100 times and it will thank you. So for many years I suffered skin issues, I suffered depression, I suffered weight gain and weight loss, I couldn't digest anything, I was so skinny and on the verge of death. Literally, I had no energy, I had no desire to live. That was a moment that I lived, I went through that. I had many serious problems with my health, and if I didn't go towards the liver and understanding the liver myself into that direction, I would have probably taken all the pharmaceuticals, ended up with chemotherapy and some surgery, and I would not be here today talking with you about it. I would be dead because I'm 48 years old and I'm more healthy than I was in my 28. So, and this is a steady practice that I've been doing for a long time. And I suggest to all my clients, whoever come to me, to do that. And that would be the first step in healing. And a very basic step is a liver work. Then we have some parasites, then we add some other things, but we always start with that. If you don't start with liver, it would be a patchwork. You will never be able to get to the bottom of things. You will never understand the reason why you have oncology. You will never be able to survive through spiritual awakening, or because these energies are very strong and you need an even stronger liver, more grounded. You need a more grounded body. So liver work is very, very, very important. And it's so let's talk about the reasons why you want to do that. So number one, first reason is grounding, is to bring your spirit, to bring your soul, to bring that invisible, subtle energy that drives this avatar, that experiences this 3D matrix, playing in this game. The avatar that you've been waiting, that you wanted to experience, that you forgot that you actually came here for that reason and other reasons. But once people in here and then they start experience pain and emotions and different programs, they don't feel good in their body and they want it out. They want to do mushrooms and smoke weed and be outside of the body because it doesn't feel comfortable. So the reason why we're doing the liver detox is so that you get used to this body, and more and more and more you take over this body, and it's you building your home in this body, and you feel good. You feel joy. You love your skin. I love my body. I used to not be happy with my body. I always criticized there was something wrong with that. There's a hair like this, or my this, and there's so many criticism. And of course, you're not gonna feel good in your body. And especially, you're not gonna feel good in your body if you have pain. I had chronic pain for now, I don't know, 20 years maybe. Chronic menstrual pain that fluctuated back and forth depending on different practices I did. And I did many practices, yoga and meditation and whatever I've done, and the detoxes and alternative healing and so many things, and energy healing and coding, and I mean, you could name and prayers and pharmaceuticals and hormonal therapy a long time ago. So I experimented a lot of things on my menstrual pain, and it doesn't feel good to be when you experience pain every month. Or anytime you experience pain, you don't want to be in the body, you don't have energy, you don't feel good. So that is the feeling when you want to be outside of that body. But the outside of the body, it doesn't work. You're here in 3D to experience that matrix, and it's actually a fun game to play, and to really to enjoy it and to understand it. To understand the rules of this simulation, you have to be present in the body fully with your consciousness. So if you're somewhere outside and doing ayahuasca, some of my clients have been doing for 20 years, they are not in the body, and so they get a diagnosis of oncology because you're not in the body, you're not living, your cells are starving because you're out there somewhere floating around in the space. You were there before you incarnated. And I mean, if you just learn and understood the process of incarnation, of getting into this body, if you just only saw part of this mechanism, you will appreciate being in the body. But anyway, so liver detox is important to ground you, to feel good. You're gonna detox your liver, detox your hi guys who joined it now. You will not only look what we're eating now. Look, people are fed plastic now. Not only vaccine and pharmaceuticals, there's plastic, there's shit, there's so much crap that our body have to process, and it's struggling. Gluten, the mix of different things. Look at some of the ingredients. I mean, you can see there's a whole list of chemistry. It's a chemistry department. I mean, when I was studying chemistry in school, these are the formulas we were learning. And now I see it's on the food products. I mean, so you can understand. So we have a lot of pollution. We have a lot of things that other forces with their agenda. And so we have a lot of viruses, vaccines, we don't have defense system, and so liver process a lot of things. We need to eat for this body, we need to eat, period. It doesn't matter who you are, like if you are enlightened being or not enlightened. If you're in 3D right now living, you are in it, and you need food. It needs a few generations and change of code and adaptation to be able to feed yourself on only even vegetables or breathing or air, or we need to adapt. Yeah, we might have came from that, but in this 3D model, in these energies that we have right now, the adaptation, we need food. We need food. We need animals to eat. It's true. For some more, for some less. I haven't eaten chicken meat for like 20, 30 years, doing all this, spiritual practice, and I understood how much my body missed that. It's not necessarily to, we have different programs and different types of our bodies to, there are different needs, there's different blood types. You just have to remember the body has been, this body that you have right now has been created in a laboratory. So in different laboratories, different tweaks have been made since a long time. And you try in this time, right now you have to adapt. You have to adapt to what it's possible to do. So liver plays a major role in grounding, in feeling better, in detoxing. Detoxing things that are not supposed to be in the body and hard to process. If you don't detox the liver is a filter. So imagine the filter you will be filter in your house, in your water filter, your car filter. What happens to the filter over time? It gets plugged up. So it's the same thing for the liver, and the things that it can't process, it will stay, it will back up and it will stay in the liver. It will try to keep it inside, but at some point you will spill the content of your liver, and that's when you see skin issues. That's when you see problems with your psyche. That's when you see problems with your health. That's when you see a lack of energy, and you will be gulping that coffee and trying to catch up. You will see it in your hardening of your blood vessels, your heart attacks, brain cells, the seizures, different things, autoimmune disorders that nobody would be like, I don't know what's going on with you, but it's autoimmune now. Just take this and you will be better. You will not be better. Believe me, I worked in the hospital. I understand what that means when they give you drugs. Drugs they give you because doctors, they don't know. They don't fucking know. They don't know. They're in the box. They're in the system. I had, I work with oncologists who, big shot oncologist, and ended up with cancer and dying with cancer himself. They don't know. They don't know. You know. Each of you know how to treat yourself. Each of you know how to heal yourself and how to repair yourself. But that innate ability was cut out from you, and instead was given some books and white coats with badges, PhD, MD. That don't know how to they don't even know that they are in avatar. They don't know that they have consciousness. They don't know that there's life beyond body. They don't understand. How can they give you any advice on how to repair? No, it's a very simple. It's very. I mean, it's a simple things. Children understand that until they grow up, but now now society liver is important to detox. So it's a key to detox your filter. It's a primary base function of your human body. The simple thing that you can do So why do I do 9-day liver detox? 9 is very good number. You can do 3, you can do 9, you can do 49, you can do many days, but at some point 9 days in my practice, it's a really good number. It's not too long, it's not too short. It gives enough time to actually get into this process and understand what it does, and then also receive some benefits and really feel it. Can you do 49s, 50s? Yes, you can, but I've done it, and my liver went into spasms. So from my experience, when you're just starting that, because the body is so overwhelmed, I wouldn't suggest. There are other things, of course, techniques like plasmapheresis and some different colon hydrotherapy. There's many things. But why do I do liver detox? You need to do it yourself. And I can explain. The technology will not be able to do what you can do during 9-day liver detox. You are connected. So let me explain why. Because liver is an intuitive organ, it's a organ works on energy. It's a organ works on a subtle energy, and technologies that we have right now are not able to get to that level yet. And I'll explain, so I'll lead to it. So the reason why technology can't touch it is because your liver our body is 80% of fluids. It's very watery system, and the problems start when that our body becomes dry and cemented. It's very hard. That's why you have pathologies. That's why you have problems. That energy that you daily receive from the quantum field, from the base of the earth, from around your surrounding, we're constantly bombarded with energy. And so this energy sometimes codes through emotions. So it triggers certain patterns in you, certain codes in you, and you become emotional unstable, right? So these energy, when they go through and they hit a specific pain, like a heart, for example, you had a heartbreak when you were younger, someone you loved and someone betrayed you, right? It's settled as a scar. That energy never went through. You never received help, never understood how to repair, how to manage that energy. It's a very strong energy. It's settled around the heart, and the heart calcifies. It works harder, so it's drying out the body. When I was working in a hospital, we would draw blood from sick people, and that blood was so thick. It's like a thick oil in the car, like the one that you drove that car for 100 years. It's very thick. So this is how your blood is full of toxins. It's very thick. There is no fluid anymore. So that's why when we do liver detox, you receive around 100 liters of live water. And what I mean by that is juices. And this live water, it's full of subtle energy that you cannot see, but your body and your liver understand. It understands the codes, it sees that, and it's alive. Fruit is very alive, but if you cut the fruit and leave it for like 2-3 weeks, you will see it will dry up. There is no energy, so that subtle energy leaves, right? You don't want to eat that. So that's what happens to your body over time. You kind of like a dried up fruit. So this life water that carries codes, that carries energetical connection to your soul, it has 4 elements: fire, water, earth, and air that you don't see, but these are elements that this body is made, and that it works on that level. So all you have to do is juice the fruits and vegetables and drink it. And that's it. Without thinking, without like, oh my God, is it 200 milliliters? Is it 250 milliliters? Don't worry about it. Whatever your body can handle, do it. So with this water, when you start receiving the water, what happens? You go into how many detoxes I've done, and I go into different stories. I go into different pain, and different energies come up. And I go, even right now, the last one we did in June, it was a very strong, because it hits a certain emotions, these calcified energies, and they go through your body. You move these energies that were stuck before, and where you were programmed, to do certain things and not be yourself. So with that life water, you moving that energy, you moving the emotions, you moving things, and when they do get stuck, you will feel, you'll have a certain reaction during detox. And that's how you know it's moving. So technology wise, like doing plasmapheresis is amazing, but it wouldn't touch that. It wouldn't touch that subtle energies, and it would not move your emotions. And so if you do plasmapheresis and then oncology is back, is the reason because you haven't processed that energy, or you haven't learned how to move that energy. So these are the things that that's one of the reason why you need the liver detox, is to feel good, to be grounded in the body. So whatever practices you will be doing next, you not fly away too far, but you still in the body, and you enjoy being in this 3D model, in this reality. You become you fully connected. You take over every cells of your body. You love every part of your body. When you truly synchronized with this avatar, when you truly with this body, the joy and the energy you receive, and the ability to be grounded and ability to see things is astronomical. You can then you are in material and in spiritual at the same time. So that helps you to also to be successful in material world, money, your relationships, your understanding rules, society, and go above that. It's a playground, and you enjoy being in this avatar. You enjoy it. It's not injured. It's not full of fear. It's not full of traumas. It's full of energy. And with that energy, you can create your own existence, your own reality. And it's amazing what you can do. So if you are doing, if you're on a stage where you need to do ayahuasca and mushrooms and go into that direction, I always do a liver detox before you do that, and do a liver detox after. It will ground this energy. Otherwise, you will fly away again, and it's really hard to get back. It's really hard to get back, because that state you need to bring from out there into here, that state, to feel good. Because there are so many people come to me, and then I also went through this. When you searching for this family, you searching for this state, you searching like, oh my God, can I find that in this relationship, or just that I'm gonna fall in love with this person and I have a family and I have a child, oh my God, I have this state. No, you don't. It's another illusion. And so you have this body is for creating that joy, being fully in the body. The second The reason why we do liver detox is to make your receptors cleaner, to be receptive, these nadis, you know, prana, these chakras. We have antennas and different practices, religion, they call it different names, and it doesn't matter. We have receptors. We are electrical, biodegradable being, these avatars. So we have receptors. We have electric current that go through. We have heavy metals. We have the energy flow, and so this liver detox, what helps you to clean these nadis, to clean your prana, to clean your chakras, so that you can communicate with the astral world or quantum field. And the way we learn is through not through books. What you learn in school is not the way we supposed to learn. We learn through energy field of another. Hi guys, how about you? We learn through a master, someone that mastered. The master is someone who. Guru is not necessarily a master, but master is someone that understands the laws of physics, laws of materia, and laws of subtle energies, and know how to blend these two together and understand how the universe is, how it's all created. So the number. Hi guys, whoever joined. So the number two is to clean your subtle energy of these receptors. A lot of people after detox, they say, oh wow, I don't want to eat certain foods. I feel more sensitive. I feel more raw. I don't know what to do with it. This is a different process. Talk and I hold in retreat or in groups. When we do liver detox, it's a one-way ticket. When you do liver detox, it's a one-way ticket, but it's a matrix. It's a way out of matrix. It helps you to ground, be in your body, but to connect with this energy, to become a god in your body, and that's basically or spiritual millionaire is to become the god in your body. That's the purpose. So to receive the information through these so the way I learn I don't go to schools. I'm not a student. I don't learn through reading. I learn through I go to see a master and activate certain codes. I'm in his or her energy field. It activates my ancient knowledge, and I receive downloads. I receive, just like in Matrix, I don't know if you ever watched that movie, but it's just recently I rewatched it and I understand it better. And so this is how you receive information. This is how you learn. This is how you're supposed to learn. We telepathically, we communicate telepathically. We understand each other. When people come to me, I understand them right away, many things, what they hide, what they don't want to say. When they do say, I understand what they actually say on the background. So I read different things. There's very hard when people get in my energy field is very transformational, because when it's an energetical field. It's this cleanliness. It's this authenticity. There are no masks. So liver detox help you to remove some masks and to be brave, to be authentic. And to receive that information, to be able to understand the knowledge and to receive knowledge from a different field, a different way. Number 3 is the reason why we do the liver detox is to harness the energy. So energy is the currency of the future. Without energy, you cannot get out of bed. You cannot take care of it. You can't go to work. You can't do shit. You're stuck. You know how that feels when you have illness, when you have depression, when nothing motivates you, when you are fed up, when you're sick of things. If you hear it listening to me, you understand what it means when you have no energy. So liver detox helps you to restore that energy. Liver is our energy center. It helps. It stores energy. It stores energy. It stores ATP through sugar. On a physical level, that's how you harness the energy. It's translated into ATP through sugar, but not the sugar the processed sugars. No, live sugars, fruit sugars. But the reason why they have energy there, not the sugars. These sugars have energy not because of the sweetness or things like that. No, because they have a code, energetical code that you can't see it. It's a code that is easy translatable for liver and digestible, and it's easy to convert into physical energy. And that's physical energy, ATP, 80 grams, 100 grams of ATP you store every day in the liver. But if your liver is full of shit, full of emotions, full of pharmaceuticals, full of toxins and plastic and whatever, it cannot store that energy. So that energy has to be taken where? In your backup generator, which is called adrenals. Adrenal glands that are sit on top of the kidneys. So that you know when adrenal is secreted. You know that. You felt it. You understand. When you drink coffee, you feel that adrenaline rush and then crush. Hi guys, return. So you feel that adrenaline. That adrenaline is our backup generator. It's supposed to only use temporary, but we learning how to use that energy without limit. But there are limits to that, and there are big consequences when you run only on adrenaline. Then you crash. People that do ayahuasca, do mushrooms all the time, it triggers the adrenaline. It uses your adrenaline. That's why when I receive clients with a lot of alternatives, they go out there and they come back with disease because body cannot process that much adrenaline. And if you operate on that energy, it's a short-lived energy. Your body will not make it past 50, 40. You will not survive. You will start having a lot of crashes, a lot of ups and downs. Your financial situation will go down. Your relationship will go down. Your relationship with the whole world will go down. You're gonna start hiding in caves. That's the reason why people do that, because they have no energy. And to communicate with other people, you need energy. So without energy, you can't find business partners. You can't travel without. Hi guys. You cannot realize yourself. You cannot realize your dreams. I have a dream of building a healing center. I don't have energy. I mean, you need energy for all your projects. You need energy for thoughts. You need energy for actions. You need energy to drive yourself to work, or to even I don't know, to even buy food. So and a lot of people, when they start doing liver detoxes, they can't even drive themselves to. It's a chore. It's a chore to go get groceries. So if you can't even do that, but that's basic. That's why we do liver detox. You can't do any other, you know, like, oh, I want to do TTC. How many people come to me with broken nervous system and broken body, and they come there and they want to do TTC? Like, why are you doing TTC? You have no energy. You have no fucking energy. Like, look at your, like, this is reality. It's a funny. Yeah, I understand. We want big things, but you can realize you have to start from basic. You in the physical reality, you have to master that. You have to master your physical reality, your energy, harness your energy. Where are your energy going? You're spending your energy in bullshit, talking about others, jealousy, sitting in the victim mode. Yeah, being this holy person. Well, you're not holy. You're also a shit person. You've got both sides, and not accepting both sides will not get you too far. To be in this avatar, fully enjoy it. You have to accept both sides of you. That you angry person, that you also have fire, that you also have emotions that go through you, that you also have air, you have analysis, you have ability, you have a dark side. A lot of people come to me like, I don't have dark side. Well, you know, okay, have fun with that. So you cut off your, if you say you don't have dark side, you cut off your power right there. So that's another topic. Anyway, so that's to harness energy, and that energy is your immune system. So the way you also harness that energy, by developing willpower, and that's number 4. Reason number 4 why we do liver detox is to develop your willpower. People, you know, if it's hard for you to sit down and to carve time 9 days of your life to create juices, to go buy juice, to make juice, to buy a juice maker, you failed in life already. You can't succeed in life if you can't even buy a juicer, and you're complaining to me you have no money. $50 juicer, you just don't have willpower. You want someone to give you something. That's not my job. I'm not doing that. I'm here giving you opportunity. And in liver detox retreats, if you do come for that, you're gonna work even harder. Even though a lot of people will be making for you, but you're gonna work much harder internally. Believe me, my energy field when you're there, yeah, it's gonna be transformation. So if you can do by yourself a liver detox, and go get yourself, get off the ass and commit your own health, your own avatar, not helping someone else, not jumping, oh my God, yeah, you know, you should do that. No, you should do it. You do it. You try it. You have to go through that. And the first thing what people do is they hate me in the first day, but they love me at the last day. And they love juices. You understand, you connect. You might not understand fully what the fruits and juices give you, but you understand. You understand that through a download. You understand this program, and then you can do it yourself. And this is just the beginning of training your willpower. And then we talk in retreats, we talk much more. We go much deeper. So, and the last reason why we do liver detox is to prepare for the transformation. This simulator, this 3D matrix is changing. The rules are going to be changing, and that's why you're not going to be feeling well. And so to prepare you for the future, for cataclysm, for different things, is to develop that willpower. First of all, energy. You need energy, you need willpower. To realize yourself, to remember who you are, and to live your life in freedom. In freedom and in balance, in harmony, you need these things. And so liver grounding, you need grounding. So number one, grounding, being fully present in your body. You cannot do, if you fly away, you cannot realize yourself. You can't do shit. So the more things you do in TTCs and ayahuasca and different things, it's out there, it's not here. But when you hear, when you're trying to connect with Isis people, you know, there's women now, it's like connecting with Isis, connecting with, I don't know who, like Jesus. This is not what you need to embody. You need to embody yourself. And this is the hardest thing to do, because we want to help somebody else. We want to do something else. We want to, you know, we want to read it. We want to like fly out there because it's good. Yeah, it is good out there, but being here is going to be 100 times better. And trust me, I went through that. I went through oncology. I went through different fears. I work hard to be inside my body and to be fully in control of my body and my consciousness. I wouldn't say fully yet. I'm still, you know, still learning, but I am fuller than I was a day ago, than 10 years ago, than 20 years ago, for sure. I was sleeping. And you see more and more by being present. That's why liver detox gives you grounding. So this practice, you do it all the time. You don't just do it once. No, it's a training mechanism. It's a training mechanism. It's something that I went through, and I understand. I understand benefits of it, why I was doing it. And so this is very important. Your body being in your body, groundedness. Number two is to make you more receptive to subtle energies. So if you only in materia, you need to also connect with the quantum field. And in quantum field, we have codes, we have understanding, we have all the information that you need. You don't need to go get your PhDs and your education. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's all written in the quantum field. You just download. So by cleaning your pranas, your nadi, your chakras. And three is to harness energy, your immune system, so you can withstand the energetical field of other people, and you can interact, and you can hold on to that energy that you can. And number four is to develop the willpower, to train your willpower. And five is to prepare for your transformation, for that real life that you came here for, to realize your dream and to be who you are and to live in that freedom, in this harmony. So this number five, my battery is dying now. I see that we have different people came and joined. It's okay. I understand right now I'm not speaking for any of you guys. I'm actually just sharing information that's coming through me, and it's a huge energy, and I'm just doing it for me. And if someone listens that at some point, it's amazing. But liver detox is the practice that I've been doing, and that's how the way I look and the way I have energy right now to even go live, for example. I have energy and time to understand that and to interact with you and to hold retreat. So yeah, I hope you see and you understand on a different level what I'm talking about. So I hope to see you guys, whoever is still deciding whether to come for the retreat or not. It's August, September, when are the dates? Yeah, it's August, September, and October. So come. It's on the beautiful Mexico Pacific beach, connected with your transformation will be very fast because you are near the water. So there would be a lot of emotional movement and big transformation. So hope to see you in Mexico. If not this, if you're not ready this year, yeah, it will be next year. So I see there are no questions, just people saying hi and on my number, and they like the way I look. It's amazing. It's a compliment. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and you can do the same thing. So wish you a good luck, and till next time. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.